It's all to play for still.
I think so. Do you want to bet against us?
We're going to Europe. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. Yes. Excellent. Nothing short of excellent. Nothing short of excellent. Sponsored by Pampers, that game was. Going 2-0 up. 2-1. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the worst entrance ever, I think, to a podcast. I am absolutely buzzing. That was fantastic. Aston Villa 2, Brighton 1. Aston Villa in Europe. Brighton also in Europe. And I can guarantee you one thing. Birmingham is going to be the place to be in the whole of the UK tonight. What a season. What a man Unai Emery is. What a man every single one of those 14 players or 15 players or 16 players that took the field today are. What man every single person in the whole squad are. This is fantastic. Fantastic. There is only one manager of the season this season. And there's only one manager of the season. And he was sitting in the Aston Villa dugout today. Unai Emery has come in here and done wonders. Absolute wonders. We are going to Europe. We're going to Europe. First time in 12 years. And he did it in half a season. Imagine, it's just been absolutely unbelievable. This last 6-month roller coaster he's brought us on has just been mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. I am through the roof with excitement, and I can see with all the comments that are coming in here, you guys are too. This is monumental, huge stuff for Aston Villa today. Yeah, people are going to snivel at the Conference League. I saw a Man City fan today giving out that RC Lens were celebrating being in the Champions League. He was like, oh, so I see teams are celebrating being in fourth place again. Fuck that is what I would say. Fans of other teams, fans of all teams celebrate success, and success is being rewarded, and success is getting the whether it be notoriety or whether it be the merit for what your season entails. That's what it is. And Aston Villa get the merit and get the for what their season entails today. Absolutely fantastic. Anybody out there who belittles the Europa Conference, especially if they're a team that are perennial Champions League team, do you know what you do? We go back to a time during the course of this season where there was a little action. I used to say to people, specifically the people that used to give out to us, who used to say that we were a dull team or anything like that. And it was very much extend your hand out in front of you, turn your fist to the side, and extend your middle finger. And that's what you need to do to absolutely everybody who denigrates the Conference League. This is huge for Aston Villa Football Club. 5 years ago, we nearly went under. No, well, 5 years ago, 2018, we were still in the Championship. But 2016, we nearly went under. 2017, we nearly went under. 2018, we nearly went under. All those years when we got relegated, things were crap, And then 2018 was the culmination of it under Tony Shah. All the stuff that's gone on with Aston Villa, getting the new owners that we have, having the structure that we have at the moment, or even our kids winning the Hong Kong Sevens today. Yes, it's an invitational tournament halfway across the world, and it's 7 aside. And yes, they played a couple of teams there that that they would probably expect to beat. But all those teams were there on merit. And today Aston Villa went out and they gained their position in the league on merit. 7th place with something like, I can't remember what is it, the 3rd, 4th best record in the Premier League over the course of time since Unai Emery came into the role. Unai Emery barely spent anything, spent on Alex Moreno. It is without question the manager of the season is Unai Emery. It's without question. And that's with no Villa tinted glasses on. It's without question, absolutely without question, that he's the manager of the year. It just, they cannot, if they dare give it to Pep Guardiola, like, if they dare give it to Pep Guardiola, they can't give it to Arteta because he didn't get it over the line. It is like fantastic stuff from that man. And I'm rambling. I'm completely rambling. I haven't even said anything much about the game, but I'm just ecstatic. I really am. First of all, Limerick go and beat Cork and now end up in the Munster final. That's a very niche reference for any of the GAA fans here in Ireland. And I'm a Limerick man, so that has me over the moon. And then Villa go away and beat Brighton and get into Europe. This has been a fantastic day for Neil Dunworth. It has been an absolutely fantastic day for Neil Dunworth. It's been a fantastic day for all Villa fans. Villa Park's going to be an exceptional place to go next season. It's going to be so enjoyable. The fans today in that stadium were immense. They were brilliant. When things were going right, they were brilliant. When the team needed a lift, they sang them towards victory today. Every single person in that stadium, pat yourself in the back. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I've even realized that I've spelt I've spelt the title of this podcast incorrectly. I might change that while we're in here. I don't know if I can. I'll have to wait until afterwards. But that is amazing. I don't even know who's been relegated from the league. I don't care who's been relegated from the league, because for me, today is all about Aston Villa for me. I know it's going to be harsh on whatever teams are going to. I presume Leeds are gone down since they last. Well, they are actually since they last. I don't know who went down between Everton and Leicester, but it's going to be a big team that's going to be gone out of the Premier League again. But I hasten to add, we were in that position before, but we haven't been in this position in 12 years and being in Europe. And I am so looking forward to going on a European adventure. I don't even care if I get a ticket or not to games. I just want to go on a European adventure, drink with Aston Villa fans, have fun with Aston Villa fans, make new friends, love this club more if it is even possible. It's just magic, absolutely magic what's happened today. And every single one of us should soak it in. We really, really should. We should soak it in. I suppose getting to the game there, I don't know if Paddy wants to come on, or he hasn't texted me. I presume he can't get reception. I wouldn't actually even want him on now at the moment. I want him to soak it in there. He's over there with his son. He's over there with a lot of people. So I want him soaking this moment as well. First time in 12 years, his son wasn't going to games with him. Last time Villa got to Europe. It's massive. I don't think Paddy was even Paddy. Yeah, at the time, I know that he wasn't getting over to Villa Park as much back then, so he's going to have an absolutely massive day over there. And I just wish I was over there as well with him and with everybody to be able to celebrate it, because it's just this is big. And I don't care. And I know that there'll be a lot of a lot of fans of other clubs will. Well, they won't be watching this, but I suppose if they were, they might call it tin pot getting into the Europa Conference, I've said before. But the actions to make. Extend that finger loud and proud and just let them know exactly that you couldn't care less. We all follow Aston Villa for days, for good days. And we all follow Aston Villa to be recognised on merit, for the team to be recognised on merit for what they've done. And you could say getting to an FA Cup final and losing it is being recognised on merit, and that's absolutely fine. I would like that to happen to Aston Villa again at some stage. I'd actually like them to win the FA Cup, never mind get there to the final. Finishing seventh amongst the stature of the clubs that are in the Premier League at the moment is definitely finishing there in merit, and we will dine at a European table this year, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that moment. I have a little friend here, a little good luck charm, who's coming up. Go to say hello. Say hello. Say hello to anyone? No? Yeah, she was shouting on up the Villa. Were you shouting up the Villa? Up the Villa, she said as she walked away. Yeah, she's my little sound engineer, and if you can hear anything playing in the background, she's listening to her songs on YouTube. But she's been Aston Villa have been fantastic. She's been fantastic too. But Aston Villa have been absolutely fantastic, and I've rambled for 9.5 minutes here without getting to any of her comments. So I think I should get to your comments. Philly D, you're the first one I've seen. Here was Wes and Nassif at the game. They were, and they're on the pitch as we speak now. I've just seen a picture of them. They're on the pitch hugging John McGinn. So they were definitely there, and fair play. Going to get to some of your comments. Oh, Holy MacMolly, Sam Bentley, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sam. That is incredible. I really appreciate that. Sam says, we've done it. Super proud, and thanks so much, Neil, for you and Paddy's consistent graft in the channel and for helping us deal with the highs and lows. Now let's enjoy the high. Sam, I want you to be the PR man for Aston Villa. Absolutely, let's enjoy this high, because it doesn't come around too often. And I used to say to fans over here in Ireland who are United fans and Liverpool fans, and you follow Aston Villa. And I remember distinctly Villa beating, I think it was Hull or something. I was back in the Doldrum days, and Villa beat Hull, and it was kind of a nothing mid-table game. And I went out and I was having a few pints. I was happy as Larry, and everyone was going, "Why are you so happy?" I goes, "Villa won today," and they were like, "Yeah, but they only beat Hull." And I was like, "Yeah, but unlike you guys who are Liverpool United fans, I get to celebrate every win. You get to celebrate only big days, and now I get to celebrate a big day as well." So thanks so much, Sam, for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks also to Villa Samba Brazil as well, and thanks also to Standing on the Word. You've been great all season, Neil. Thanks for your work. We knew Villa was rising. Thank Lord Jesus for answering prayers today, and I absolutely agree with that. Joy Piccolino, thank you so much for that as well, Joy. And the McBees have a celebratory point on me, guys. Thank you so much, John, for that. And getting to the other comments here. Rich Max says yes, and that's exactly what's jumping up and down. My chest is pounding at the moment. My heart is pounding out of my chest. Luke Harrison says that last 20 minutes had the heart going to singer. Exactly. Yeah, you come up to say hello again? No. JJ says Europe, here we come. Yeah. And C Line I says, we did it, lads. I'm just going to scroll down here a bit, guys. Apologies if I miss any comments. British Mick says Emery equals relegation battle to Europe in one season. Emery equals relegation battle to Europe in half a season, British Mick. That's, well, not half a season, 3/4 of a season, let's say. See, Line, he says that equal the 7 minutes extra time in the playoff for stress. Whew, you're after bringing back PTSD from that one. See, Line, absolutely. Rich Max says it's going to take a few days for my heart to recover. Prez Line Omar says Emery is a legend. I absolutely agree with that. Dico Blanco, 17 to 7 in 7 months, and 7 must be our lucky number. Our captain wears number 7 as well, so getting on the trend of 7s all over. The Aston Villa fan says the mighty Sultan. Yes, hail the mighty Sultan of Unai. Absolutely fantastic. As I'm going to break my face from smiling tonight. I'm telling you, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Actually, yeah. Drop in who you think was man of the match into the comments there, guys, as well, and we'll start reading them once I get down to them there, because I think you could have picked a number of people for man of the match. But drop in who you think was man of the match there. Villa Samba Brazil says, thanks for your efforts this season. Must be tough balancing work, the channel, and family life. Thanks for the whole season. I'm going to find out how hard it's going to be over the next few months, Villa Samba. Let me tell you that. I think it's going to be tough going, but we'll make it work. There's 24 hours a day for a reason, and you only need sleep once every 2 or 3 days anyway, so it's fine. Nigel Franklin says Everton safe. Villa Everton still the most played top flight game for another year. Everton gotten away with it 2 years in a row. Fair play to them. Where else are we? Sorry there, guys. I'm scrolling down. There's tons of comments. Thanks very much. Apologies, I can't get to read everybody's comments. Here we go. Emery think Villa says last time Villa entered the European competition for the first time, they won it. Let's see. Let's keep that trend going for sure. Let's keep that trend going for sure. Yeah, people are saying Prince William mightn't get a ticket to European games, guys. You know, it's going to be tough going to get those European tickets. It's going to be tough going. I don't think he'll be able to pull any favors. You know, does he have the booking reference? That's what I want to ask. Does Prince William have the booking reference? Of course, I joke. Of course, he's going to be probably there. And he'll probably bring the son with him as well. Westernood, do you know what? Westernood says, to be fair, we deserve this. We bloody do deserve this. Don't let that get lost in the in the celebrations as well. We deserve this. We deserve this as fans. We deserve this as a football team, and we deserve it for what they've achieved this season. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my gosh, there's some more coming in here. Buck Allen, thank you so much for that. And Bog the Villain, thank you so much as well. Thank you for your coverage all year. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much, everybody. Be Happy says Villa are back where they belong in Europe. Good years ahead. Good years ahead. Absolutely. We've nailed the manager selection. Europe, we've all said it before. I don't think Europe was the be all and end all for some of the signings we're going to make in the summer, but I do think it helps. Put it this way, it's like if you walk into the shop and you've got 50 quid in your pocket, but you also have that little credit card there as well. You know, you mightn't spend more than the 50 quid, but the credit card helps in case you need to. And I think that's what this is going to be. It's going to push you over the line. You know, it's going to push us over the line, hopefully with some signings. And as I say, it's really exciting, super exciting time for Aston Villa. And I wouldn't, and as I say, we do deserve this. So people are putting in their man of the match, JJ man of the match here. People are saying Ramsey. All of them says Jay. Be Happy says McGinn. Tom says Louise. Sargent says Jacob Ramsey was action man today. Martinez says Christopher Gonzalez. Ramsey was action man. I was man of the match. JJ or John McGinn. Louise. Ramsey. JJ, Dougie or McGinn. Ramsey man of the match, McGinn, Dougie, Konza man of the match. I think that header he took off Gross's head as well was a timely interception, I think for sure. McGinn, Ramsey, Luis, John McGinn, Ramsey. Okay, so I think most of you guys are going with Ramsey, John McGinn. Do you know, I think of a fantastic game today as well. Now, I'm not saying he's man of the match, but it didn't come up once. It is. There it is. Patrick Hopkinson. I thought Dino was absolutely superb today. I thought Dino was excellent today. Excellent. For a man who's been kept out of the team recently, I thought he was bang on form. I thought he was right up for it. I thought he showed leadership qualities. I thought he showed real heart for a guy who potentially mightn't even be here next season. You know, I thought that he really put to rest any kind of character issues that might be labeled at him. He was brilliant today. He really shone, I thought, today. Don't think he was man of the match, though. I would agree. I think today's man of the match is. I think I'll give it to John McGinn today. I just thought he was everywhere. I thought he was a steadying hand at times, but you could give it to anybody in that midfield. You could really give it to anybody in that midfield. You really could. And I think today, yes, they had lots of chances. They could have scored a couple. They had a couple ruled out. I think with a better person playing up top with Ollie Watkins, and I mean that with regards to Bailey and Buendia, I think if there was a better person playing up top with Ollie Watkins, I think we score four or five today. I genuinely do, because I think we have brilliant chances. And I think sometimes they were breaking down when they went in because there was nobody around Watkins at times, and then other times they were breaking down because we just didn't have that other person we could go to, and hopefully that's rectified next season. But that's not to say negative about anybody. This is all about positives today, and Aston Villa are certainly in dreamland and certainly in a positive state for a club on and off the field. And far be it for me to question anything that Unai Emery does from here on out, for sure. So where are we going? I'm going to scroll down here a small little bit. Miles Morris says Thursdays will never be the same again. Yeah, and British Mick says we need depth now. Any financial gain from this qualification deal? Would you believe I saw it somewhere? Maybe I took a screenshot of it there, and I'll try and read it out to you guys. Apologies. I know I took a screenshot of something to have a look back at it to see if I could. I probably don't have it to hand here now. Might have been on the computer. Yeah, but I took a screenshot of the points, the money that teams get for winning the league and finishing in the X, Y, and Y position. And it's not like you don't get a whole point more for finishing top than you do. You get a bit more, like it's maybe 10 million or something like that more. But the financial gain from this really is going to be gate receipts. It's going to be the allure, and I think it's also going to be a situation whereby those extra games where money is going to change hands, and people are going to be coming to the ground is going to be huge for Aston Villa Football Club. I don't know. Is there any more that I can say, guys, about this? But fantastic achievement for Aston Villa to get to Europe. It really, really was. And I know we're going to come back again. It's difficult to talk for long periods of time, specifically when I'm not making any sense. And my emotions are high here. But I think I'm going to end the podcast on that. I don't know. I might come back on later on when I straighten myself out. Paddy might be on later on. He definitely want to straighten himself out. I think Paddy will definitely be in some sort of stupor later on. But I think I'm gonna finish up there, guys. I want everybody to go in and have a fantastic afternoon, morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you guys, wherever you are in the world. And I want to finish up again with saying something that I said at the very start of the team sheet tantrum, and I meant every single bit of it. I appreciate every single view, every single listen, every single comment, every single all those times that people have DM'd me or messaged me or anything like that, just saying, hey, you're going to do a podcast about this guy, or we've been linked to this guy, we do a podcast about him. That's really cool. And it's not cool because people are messaging me or whatever. It's cool because you guys really want to know, want to enjoy Aston Villa. You want to immerse yourselves in Aston Villa, and so do I. And by doing these podcasts, I feel I get to get out. It allows me to mentally get out of the house, and it allows me to mentally, feel like I'm in a pub, or feel like I'm in an open space talking to people. And I just want to say, look, before I start rambling on anymore, I just want to say I really appreciate every single thing you guys do. And it's just been an absolutely fantastic end to the season. One that I'm sure, not many of us would have thought in October, but we're here, and we're all going to do this together, and we're going to have more team sheet tantrums than we ever had before next year, because we're going to be doing it on Thursdays as well. Only problem for us here in Ireland is a lot more Sunday games now, so we're going to have to take Mondays off work in future, because we're playing on a Thursday. Saturday games will be pushed out until Sundays, so that's going to mean a lot more Sunday kickoffs for us, which ain't ideal for Ireland. But you know what? I don't care. I'd sacrifice having to take days off on Mondays to go over the Villa games, than not be in Europe. So that's going to do it for us tonight, everybody. As I say, when I gather myself, I might jump on a small bit later. If I can get Paddy, I might get him to jump on. He's playing on the field directly after the game now. It's going to be a fantastic experience. And I don't know how he's going to be able to do it, because my heart will be racing after that. But I wish him all the best. And as I say, if I can get him, I might jump on again later on. If not, we'll definitely do something tomorrow, just to mark the occasion. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, everybody. I really appreciate it. Our live podcast is sold out as well. In the meantime, there was only like 5 or 8 tickets or something available today when I was on the team sheet tantrum. Is now sold out. I've rang the venue. The venue are going to confirm if they can put any more seats in there as well. So if there's people who haven't got tickets, we're going to try and eke out maybe another 10, 15, whatever tickets there, if you guys are interested. But yeah, love you guys. Love everything you do for the podcast. Love all the interaction. And I love Aston Villa, and I love Unai Emery. And with that, I'm going to sign off by saying, everybody, enjoy yourselves tonight. Stay safe, stay healthy. And don't forget, we're in Europe. So as always, up the Villa.